Benevolent assimilation refers to President William McKinley's strategy used to integrate Filipinos into American society. McKinley assigned William Howard Taft, a lawyer judge, as part of the Philippine Commission. Millions of dollars were spent building and repairing roads, ensuring public health, and sanitizing facilities. Ties were created in the sugar industry, and time was spent trying to force unwanted American culture and society upon Taft's little brown brothers until a resistance broke out. The Filipinos gained their independence on July 4, 1946. Following the resistance in the Philippines, Japan and Germany hacked away at the deteriorating Manchuria government of China. For fear of Europe creating a monopoly over Asian goods, America decided to step in. John Hay enacted the Open Door Note, asking other countries to step back and allow China their rights. This note stipulated that the other countries must uphold Chinese integrity, not interfere with the use of trade ports, and all must be done without the use of military intervention. While Italy accepted, Germany, France, Britain, and Japan accepted with a few objections. Russia declined, as it had its own plans for Manchuria. However, Hay interpreted their declination as approval. Therefore, Russia would take part in the open door policy. Although the open door policy was now in effect, it failed to do anything of substance. China had taken enough. In 1900, a patriotic Chinese group known as the Boxers, with their motto of "Kill all foreign devils," slaughtered over 200 white males in Beijing. In response to this outbreak of cold-blooded murder, several nations assembled an armada of 18,000 fighting men. After defeating China, the invaders demanded $333 million. America received $24.5 million, although they only requested $18 million. Extra money was set aside to aid Chinese students to study in the U.S. Hay wrote another policy declaring the open door policy would embrace the territorial and commercial integrity of China. As McKinley's term came to an end, a new man was needed to take the throne of American government. This man was Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt, a Republican and the governor of New York from January 1, 1899 until December 31, 1900, was a very energetic and egotistical man. As a result, many political bosses started to get tired of him, and when the presidential election of 1900 came, they nominated him for vice president, thinking they could get him out of the way and put into a meaningless office. William McKinley, also a Republican, won the election mainly due to the prosperity achieved during his first term. Roosevelt officially became vice president on March 4, 1901, but his term did not last long because McKinley was assassinated while in office. So, on September 14, just 6 months later, Roosevelt was sworn into office. He became the youngest president to be sworn in at just age 42. Throughout his presidency, Roosevelt held the idea that his position was a bully pulpit, which meant he existed on a wonderful stage he could use to win him public support for the changes he advocated. He believed in loose interpretation of the Constitution, and this led to his expansion of presidential power, especially in the area of foreign affairs.